Hi guys, so today we're looking at how to figure out either P, R or T. So we're looking at situations where we tell you the amount of interest that's been earned and you need to figure out either the principal, the rate or how long it took. Alright, so what we do in each case, let's say that we're looking for the rate, we need to do the simple interest divided by the principal and the term. Okay? The way I know that this formula works is that if I look at my original simple interest formula, SI equals PRT, let's pretend that I have to find the principal, okay? In order to get principal by itself, I need to get rid of the R and the T, move them over to the other side. Now, if there's multiplication here and here, I know that to get rid of the R and the T, I'll need to divide by them to move them over to the other side. So, P is going to equal SI divided by R and divided by T. Now, knowing that there's nothing in between these two letters, that I know that that's multiply, so my rule for principal becomes, let me pick the right colour, my rule for principal becomes SI divided by R times T. One thing to note here, guys, is when you put it into the calculator, you need to make sure that you use the fraction, because if you put it in using the divide symbol, so if you do SI divided by R times T, it's going to do this division first and then multiply your answer by T, which isn't right. You need it to do R times T first and then do SI divided by that number. Okay, let's look at an example. So I will type this out so it's nice and easy to read. So example. Oh, my mouse isn't happy. So a bank pays $300 interest on an account earning 5% with an original balance of, let's say, $1,500. Find the amount of time this would have taken. So, if I'm looking for the time, which I obviously am because it's asked for the amount of time, so I'm going to do T equals SI divided by the other two, which would be principal and rate. So I'm going to do simple interest, which we know is 300. 300 divided by the principal, 1,500, times the rate. Now remember that the rate being 5%, I need to write it as a decimal, so 0.05. So 300 divided by 1,500 times 0.05, and the answer comes out to be 4. Now I know that that 4 is in years, so I'm going to write 4 years. Remember that the time is always in years. So today's quote comes from Vince Lombardi, a famous American football player. He said, "We can never achieve perfection, but by striving for perfection, we can achieve excellence."